feel it. You like what I was looking up? I was looking up this.
Phallus?
Yeah.
What is it about?
Also called water on the brain.
Oh, so that's an actual thing.
Mm-hmm.
People say like, oh, he's got water on the brain, like as in
Water
he's
on the
dumb.
brain. It's like because sometimes babies like come out like a little bit deformed, but they have that. But it's like basically water on the brain, so like makes their water in their spine.
Liquid in their spine.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's weird. I was watching a movie and said it. I was like, "What the hell is that?"
So you looked it up there.
Yeah.
You learned something new every day.
I did. I was like,
oh,
"Oh,
yeah.
cool." I don't know how to say it, but I'm learning.
You know what it is. And someone says, you're like, oh, I know what that is. Sure. So, how was your week? Your last day.
Yeah, it's my last
You're leaving
day.
tomorrow, huh?
I am.
What does that look like? You're hopping on the. You're driving to Seattle, then you're going. Is it like you sleep in there for a bit, or is it like just straight to Seattle and straight on the plane?
Straight to Seattle, straight to the plane,
and then to Alaska. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Straight to Alaska.
Yeah.
From Seattle. Hell yeah, man. That's a short. It's a simple travel though. Yeah. Yeah, dude. After your party, I've been feeling like terrible for like the last few like days because like I drank like the most I've ever drank in my life. I only drank like 2 shots and like a little bit, like a few sips off of like Ellie's like Crown Royal. The Crown Royal peach is pretty good. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like dark whiskey. I like Canadian whiskey, and I like peach.
I know.
Like, it was the perfect mix of things.
That's what we were just talking about yesterday. It was like, I was like, yeah, Jerry drank a lot, huh? I mean, my dad asked me that. I was like, oh,
not
yeah.
really.
Huh.
I had 2 shots. I had 2 shots of like
I
I had a shot of apricot bourbon, and then a shot of vodka, and then little sips of like a little sip of like Ellie's Crown Royal. So it wasn't a lot.
No, you drank the Pink Whitney. You drank
a
lot of the Pink Whitney.
Not a lot of Pink Whitney,
yes,
but I
you did. Every time I looked over, you were like,
no, it was no. I put a little Pink Whitney and a lot of pink lemonade. But you're right, I did have Pink Whitney. That's true. I had at least like.
Dude, I don't remember anything from that.
A quarter cup of Pink Whitney. So you're right. But yeah, that was the most I've ever drank, and I felt terrible for like the last year, like literally like depressed. Like that. Like I've never been depressed, but like I don't know, like recently, like it might be also because I was like kind of sick with something that's kind of like been lingering. But it wasn't like depressed, but I was just kind of feeling like down and bummed, and I feel like that before. But then like when I would like think about things I like listening to like podcasts or listening to music, I just feel like, what's the point? Like I was it literally was like a little voice that was like, why? And it was like I was legitimately like depressed, like I've never been. Like I wasn't like actively depressed, but every time like I felt like I was hard to get out of bed. Like I don't know, bro. I felt terrible.
He said, I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm not gonna drink anymore, I guess, bro. That's the more I ever drank, my body was just like, what have you done? Like, I can't believe you've done
Your
this.
body said,
I know I wasn't like a hangover or anything, but it was just terrible, bro. I felt terrible.
That is great. Do you have a lighter?
Yeah, I do. I'm a mess. Oh, I just set the whole thing on fire. Just letting Don't mess with me.
Oh my god. Guys, I'm scared. Don't kill me. I don't want to die.
You're not leaving.
You're not
You're dying here. No.
Oh. Okay, Ellen.
No, but yeah, how was your week?
I can't compare to that, bro. I've been on sunshine and rainbow.
Good. That's good.
Dude, that's so funny. The roles have changed. Just kidding.
No, they haven't.
The tables have turned.
No, they haven't. I still sit out in the sun. I've been wanting some pistachio ice cream. So one day I'm gonna like pop outside and just like eat pistachio ice cream by myself. It's gonna be amazing, dude. I've been craving pistachio ice cream for like the last 5 days. It's ridiculous. I think about it constantly.
That's wild.
Yeah. Anyway.
No, I was feeling good for the past I think it was I guess it's just Tuesday, but
it was Tuesday.
It's only Tuesday. It's just been 3 days.
Yeah,
since
I want it to end already. Yeah, I want it to end already.
Also,
dude.
me think it's like next week already.
Yeah, dude. It feels like the weekend, but it's not, dude.
It's not. No, I feel okay.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how hard it would be just to leave Sawyer because today was our last day.
Yeah, but you're gonna see him again once you go home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But it was just hard because he doesn't understand and
Right.
And I don't know. It's just hard because him like grabbing on and saying, "No, I stay until I coming tomorrow. I come in." It's just like
oh, you'll
made me
swear,
cry. And then I was
yeah.
like, then when we got home and he was fine, then I was like, okay, so I'll see you later, okay? And then he gave me the biggest hug, like biggest squeeze, and he said, "I love
She said,
you."
yeah, he was singing and working a while.
Dude.
He was drinking.
Best concert
I
ever.
know, right? Everyone was having
I was
a
like,
lot
"Shut
of
the fuck up! It's my boy singing."
little swing.
Dude, I screamed at everyone to shut up.
It was good. It was good.
He's like, "Jason."
It was just like when he got louder, just like, it was like, aw. It was so
His little
cute.
voice cracking.
It was so it was so cute.
I'm like,
So
oh
cute.
my god. Also me crying. I'm like, I told Ellie, I was like,
Yeah.
I told Ellie, I feel like Kim Kardashian when when Northie was singing, "What are those? These are clothes. What are
I
those?"
never seen that.
No.
I never seen that.
And Kim, she's not crying over there. She's like,
She's coming off an album.
I'm.
Northwest. It's called
Oh, I thought you were talking about Kim. I was like,
no, elementary. Yeah, no, I don't think anyone would want to listen to that. But elementary school dropout is
so kind of like college dropout.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Dude, she is her fucking dad.
Kind of on the nose. It's kind of like but like it could be fun. Yeah,
It's her.
like,
She's her dad. She's her dad.
So
she has
the
his
next
talent.
one is gonna be early registration and then ungraduation or. Yeah, because her next albums are gonna be like.
Dude, she's her dad.
Yeah,
I don't care what you say.
Yeah,
she's her dad. Copy and paste.
Copy. Well, no, hopefully not.
Hopefully
not.
Hopefully not. But
God willing, hopefully not.
But I'm talking about like talent wise.
Yeah,
because she's very talented. You know,
I mean, she's
for
really,
half of the songs that she's
how
already
old is
sang.
she?
I think she's like 11, 12.
Yeah, I don't think we know at this point.
But like I know a lot of 12. You know, my family,
right?
And none of them are very talented.
Are you sure? Well, is she really talented, or she's just like got like the right people around her? The only song I've heard with Northwest is it's so weird saying Northwest. The only song I've heard of Northwest is that like the beginning one that she sung. The beginning one. Yeah, that one. And wasn't like she was really doing "It's your bestie, Miss Westie."
But she has it. You can hear it. You can hear she has it.
Has what?
Has that like that little twang to her, like her dad. You know, like cause if you go back and listen to his earlier music,
yeah,
and she kind of has that little, you know, that little push. If she gets that little push in the right direction, I'm pretty sure she will because she has her dad.
What you're saying is
and
like
her dad is very
unique. She's got I guess. Mm-hmm. I don't even know if it's a unique voice by now, but it's distinct. It was distinct. Like I definitely was like, oh, that's a voice, you know.
Because I think because having her dad and her dad's like making more, not relevant, but like more music that will catch you by the ear and be like, whoa, this is it. Right. And that little, "It's your bestie, Miss Westie," yeah. Like that was like everywhere on TikTok. Everywhere.
I'm sure, but not because it was great, but because it's her. So I was like,
but like I think because if you're going to make music now, you have to make it more like, you know, stick.
Well, yeah, I think if you're making music now, it's less about what you actually make and more about who you are, which she's got that going for her at the least. So
I don't know. I can't wait to see what she has coming.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested.
I like it.
It could just be another like Little Tay situation, and that could be horrendous.
I don't think it is.
Be another Jaden Smith situation.
I think her dad would beat the fuck out of her.
Well, I mean, you know. I don't know if Kanye has any moral ground to stand on, but
yeah, you're right.
You texted earlier this weekend about Bobbi Althoff. Did you want to talk about it?
Huh?
Bobbi Althoff, the podcaster.
I did. What did I say about him?
Bobbi Althoff.
Yeah, what did I say about him?
Her.
Oh, her.
Yeah, Bobbi Althoff, the girl who's getting divorced.
Oh,
the really good podcast.
We talked about her?
Yeah, you were saying how she was getting divorced because she was doing that interview with Drake, and I was like, well, you think that's what people are speculating.
Yeah, because she's nasty.
That's not true.
You have children and you're getting a divorce. Fucking loser.
She's not getting a divorce. He left her, actually.
Good.
Why?
More power to the man.
Why?
I don't know, man.
You just hating on her for no reason. No, I thought she was kind of like an.
I just don't like her little sense of her little personality or whatever the fuck she has going on. No, she's not funny. She's not original.
She's not original, and I think her specific part of it is not as funny as others. But I don't think it's not funny. I think it's funny. It
comes off kind of disrespectful.
That's kind of her brand of it. Well,
and I just don't like people like that, though.
Yeah, but it's a bit. It's not real. It's a joke.
So you're saying if I sit over here, like, yeah.
If it's a bit, if it's funny, like, have you watched Between Two Ferns?
No.
You haven't watched with Zach Galifianakis?
Dude, I cannot be straight with you. I cannot.
Between Two Ferns?
No.
Yeah, no, it's you can check that out. That one's, I feel like it's a better version of that. And then of course,
let me just say this now: men are more funny. I'm just kidding.
You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first, folks. Like Eric
I'm
Andre.
just kidding.
Like Eric Andre can kind of be like that sometimes. Mm-hmm. Like, he'll be like, he'll mess with the guys and he's like,
but that's just his brand. Exactly. That's him. Right. But she's trying to make it her brand. But she's just not creative with it. It's just not really.
It's a little. The thing about that is Bobbi Althoff is like the really good podcast. It's like got that awkward thing. It's got the awkwardness of like The Office and Between Two Ferns, and even sometimes the Eric Andre show that is like that we like. That's funny, but it's not as scripted, which at one point makes it like more awkward when the actual things happen organically. Like, oh, that was actually an awkward moment that just was created. But it's like there's less actual like ha moments. Mm-hmm. Like with like Between Two Ferns are actually like script. He actually writes jokes that are like, oh, that's funny type of thing, yeah. or between Eric Andre, there's these crazy things going on to really like put people in an awkward position. Or like The Office, it's like absurd, it's like ridiculous, and hers is like absurd and it's kind of cringy funny, but it's like it kind of goes at a slower pace. And so like that kind of cringy humor at such a slow pace for me is just kind of like it just becomes boring. Mm-hmm. It's not as cringy and funny, it's just kind of boring. If you watch it all the way through, it can be funny. But I think just the problem that I have for it is just that other people do it better. Mm-hmm. But I don't think it's necessarily bad. You just hate. You're just a hater, bro. You're just a hater, bro. Maybe you gotta take her side, bro. Because at this point, you've been hating too many women. You hate Taylor Swift.
What do you mean too many women? Oh yeah, I've been hating Taylor Swift, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady.
So I guess there are some men, but you gotta take some.
No, those are bitches. You gotta say, I just named off.
Ariana Grande. Of course, everyone hates Ariana Grande, but you gotta.
Okay, can I?
You gotta stand.
Talk about Ariana Grande for a minute.
Sure, fine. Right. Go ahead.
I listened to her new album.
Yeah. Oh, Eternal Sunshine.
Yeah.
Again, so every time you talk about Ariana Grande, I go off on a tangent talking about something else that's related, but not. Mm-hmm. But Eternal Sunshine. Have you watched that movie?
Yeah.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind with Jim Carrey.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
Yeah.
Number one, I know I was hating on her, but like, dude.
You love You love the album?
I love it. I love the album.
What do you like about it?
I hate to say that. I really fucking hate to say that.
What do you like about it?
Dude, it's just spot on.
How so?
Like, because she talks about like her exes and this and that. Like, it's like, it's just sad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, dude. I really like, We Can't Be Friends.
Yeah.
That song, I cried.
Oh, alrighty.
I was like, man, this is
she got you.
So
she won
great.
you over, huh?
I know, and I fucking hate her.
Are you an Ariana Grande fan?
No, I fucking hate her.
Are you a fan of her music?
I'm a fan of her music, really big time fan, and I've grown up listening to her.
Have you loved almost every album?
I've liked some of the songs. Yeah. I mean, I still have some songs on my playlist of hers, but like Internal Sense, I saved all of them.
Do you follow her? Like?
No.
You're not really a fan.
No, I like her music, some of the music that she puts out, but this album that she put out is just like, man, it's so good. I just can't,
well, there you go, guys.
It's so good.
There you go.
And I fucking hate her, but like I love this album.
Separating the art from the artist here, yeah.
I really am. But like, I don't know. Yeah. I saw something on TikTok that says, wow, Ariana has never been punched in the face, and it's really starting to show. And I think it was like another creator or something, like a music creator.
Yeah,
said it.
that's crazy.
I was like,
threatening violence. That's a little much.
I was like,
yeah, I think I think everyone has decided that she's not for the girls.
I said, yeah, I could see she's never been punched in the face, like because
well, that's good.
If you've never been punched before, then that's why you're acting the way you are. Because you can't go around and still any man
physically or emotionally.
Both.
Well, I mean, hopefully not physically, you know.
Dude, any bitch that tries to take someone's man ends up getting a fucking nosebleed and hair ripped out. True. And Ariana has never experienced that. True. She needs to at least go through it one time so she could stop stealing little fucking twink. I'm so sorry. Never mind, I can't say that. No, you can't.
You can say twink.
No, you can't.
It's a thing.
No, you can't say that.
You can say bear.
Because you're not gay.
You say slay, don't you? That's a gay thing.
No, I don't say slay.
It's very when you say twink. It's with what they are, okay?
Okay, but like, I just feel bad because I don't know, Marissa. Ugh.
Oh, really? She said you can't say that?
Yeah.
Marissa. She just knows all the taboos are.
That one and.
Well, of course you can't say that one. That's not on the same level.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I say it all the time.
Twink is like what they call them. They don't call themselves the F one.
Can we just put the word up? But, there it goes. It's flying around. Just kidding.
That's crazy. Catch it.
Jerry,
That's great.
That is crazy.
But
no, her album, really great. You should check it out.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Eternal Sunshine. I mean, I've never really been an Ariana fan. No, there's maybe like one or two songs that I love, and I love them. What is the? There's only really one song I can think. It's the how come I can't think about it? It's
oh.
No tears left to cry.
No tears left to cry.
I love that song. Okay. When I love an Ariana song, I love that song. I love that song. I love that song. But other than that, there's not a lot of like Ariana songs I like or listen to or know at all. Like I'm very uninterested in her in general, but I love that song. I love that song. But I'll check it out, I suppose.
Because I like the one with the Mac Miller. The one that she did with Mac Miller.
She did?
Mm-hmm.
How long ago was that?
I think it was like
before he died, yeah?
Yeah, I think it was just kinda like
Don't
the way.
Don't play it.
I'm not.
Okay. You always do.
Don't play it.
You always do. And I'm gonna like cut it out or leave it in. It was like, we're gonna get copyrighted one of these days. It's like
what is even gonna happen if we get copyrighted?
This video gets taken down. Yeah.
Cuts it all out. Like my highlights are like really light.
You had it red for a bit?
No, it's just my natural highlight.
Your hair's red naturally?
Mm-hmm. No, Jerry, it's what are you talking
about?
That's what you were saying.
You're saying brown, right?
Yeah, natural brown, light brown, but it looks red.
Reddy, yeah, a little reddy, but not like redhead red, but like auburn. We have to learn these words.
You know what else I need to learn? That you are a...
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Blink it out. You're a fucking... Just cuts it off.
Yeah, I don't know if you need to learn that, though. You would know already.
Need to learn what?
You said... No, never mind.
No, I'm not saying what you are. I'm saying what you wish to be.
Oh. I wish I was.
Yeah.
Wish I was a man lover.
Yeah.
I wish, but I can't. No, I can't change. That Macklemore song. Oh, Macklemore. We're gonna get back to Bobbi Althoff eventually, but Macklemore. The other day, they were my coworkers were bringing up Macklemore that he was out protesting for Palestine. I think at the Oscars. No, was it the Oscars that was just happening? Or the Grammys. I feel like he would. or is he at the Oscars? He feel like he should be at the Grammys, but I think he was protesting at the Oscars that were just it was the Oscars that had just happened, right? Yeah, and he was like, protesting at that, and it's like that's such a Macklemore thing to do. He's from Seattle. He's such a Seattle boy, and they're always all about all the activists are in Seattle, and yeah, it was
Why
just
can't
kind
they
of.
go somewhere else?
But it kind of was
Montana.
it was what were we talking about? Oh, we brought up Macklemore because that song, but just yeah, it's just like I feel like that's all Macklemore does now. He's kind of more just like very.
I
He's
haven't even heard from him from a long time.
Right. He blew up for a bit, and then he was. I guess we were talking about kind of like white rappers is what the thing was. It was kind of like we're talking about Eminem, and then we're talking about like Macklemore, and I just kind of I was bringing up the subject. I was thinking, well, in my mind, I was thinking, well, Macklemore is kind of like cheesy now. He's like corny, right? And is it because he's a white rapper, kind of, but like a lot of people still like Mac, and a lot of people still like Eminem, but like Macklemore specifically, like he's like more of a cheesy rapper, and it's because like the music he made was kind of more like happy and upbeat, honestly. So it's like it kind of made me question like why rap music isn't cool unless it's like violent.
It's kind of like
dark
it's kind of
bad.
Macklemore kind of reminds me of like that suburban mom. Like the suburban mom would play, "You guys want rap?" and then play like Macklemore.
Right, and that's the thing.
Because he's clean, but it's like,
it's like it's happy, but it's like fun. Like it was fun. Like we all like thrift shop. Like I'm gonna buff some tags. Like we all like that, and we all liked it's like the ceiling can't hold us. We all like that song, but like it's kind of cheesy. And like I mean, of course, what is this? Does I wish somebody would have told me, babe.
Do I cry at that song?
Right? Like we like these songs, but like at the end, we can't like Macklemore because he's like corny, quote unquote corny, and it's kind of brought up the like question of like why rap music has to be like negative.
I don't like Macklemore.
Exactly. Why? It's kind of corny, right?
Because
he's white.
No,
but it's just like you can't be. It's like even like if they're not white, but they're like Logic, who's like half black, or there's someone like
You know what? It took me a minute to find out that Logic was like
why? Yeah, he's black, bro. He can
and then he said
he can say it. He doesn't say it, but he could technically say it. He
said it.
Oh, I'm sure he has. Yeah,
in a couple songs.
Yeah, I'm sure he has.
And I'm like,
as he can. You're like, this kid can't say it.
Wait a minute.
You just have to beat up this nerd, and he's like, oh wait, he's black.
Oh wait, it's kind of like little darky.
I don't think Little Darky is black.
No, he's white. He's white.
He's
as
like
fuck.
Indian.
No, he's white as fuck.
Nah, Little Darky's
yes,
like Indian or something.
Little Darky's white.
Nah, like look it up. He's like white and Indian or something like that. He's a little Indian. He's got some kind of brown in him, but he's not black. I don't think so.
He is white.
But yeah, I don't know. I was just kind of questioning. It's just like why does rap music have to be negative and dark if it's not, it's corny. Like why is uplifting rap music like there's no really music like that. Like rock music can be happy and light. Like punk music can kind of be happy and light, but like rap music specifically, like if it's not dark and like violent, then it's not like rap, or people see it as like corny rap. It's so weird. I just like the whole genre is so defined by like the culture that it revolves around. But anyway, that's a little blurb. I thought I was like but should we hear it? Yeah, you look it up about. Let's talk about Bobbi. So Bobbi Althoff, you were texting me about it earlier the week. She's getting divorced. I think they announced it on like July 27th or something, the split or something. No, that seems like a long time ago. But maybe that's when it was official. Let me check real quick. Yeah, they separated on July. That's a while ago.
Dang.
So I guess we're just kind of recently finding out about it. She wrote, as most of you have heard, Corey and I have filed for divorce, and sad as I am right now, I am so thankful. I am so thankful for the time I got to be his wife. Our girls are so lucky to have him as a father. And so most people are kind of thinking that, speculating, oh, this guy, he was divorcing her because like she was getting more famous than he is, and that's possibly a reason because like she's getting a lot of more attention. And he actually is a pretty successful guy in his own right, but it's more like in the tech sector or something like that. So yeah, I don't know what I think people are speculating it was because that interview that she did with Drake where she was like in bed with him, and or some people thinking it's maybe just because he just didn't want like the general attention that she like was drawing, which is a bummer. They had kids together and everything, and it's kind of interesting when these things happen and people like get divorced and they're not like her whole thing was being like a kind of a mommy vlogger in the beginning, like a
Mhm.
TikToker. That's kind of her thing. So it's kind of crazy to see it devolve into a divorce. But yeah, you're the person who brought it up. Do you have any thoughts about this? You're just
Dude.
sitting silent over there.
I totally forgot about her. She even existing.
You're the
I'm
one
not
who
gonna
brought it
lie.
up.
No, like that was like a week ago.
Yeah.
I don't remember half the shit I say.
Yeah, goldfish memory. Maybe that's a little insult.
That's a little insulting. You know what?
Golden retriever.
I am not a golden retriever.
I didn't say you were, as in maybe the memory, possibly.
I think golden retrievers are very smart dogs.
Mm-hmm. My dog was a golden retriever. I loved her, but she was shot. Is that what you want to happen to? You want to be put down by a farmer?
Jerry, shut up! I am going home. I am going home, far away from you.
Shoot.
He's so stupid.
Talk about TikToks because they're thinking about banning it. Have you heard about that?
Yeah, they've been talking about that for like a year now.
This time now it actually seems like it's gonna be a little bit more serious. Like it's actually like it's got a bipartisan vote, which means like Democrats and Republicans are kind of agreeing on this.
Good,
And,
do it. We'll just make something else.
Probably, yeah, and maybe it'll be better. I kind of agree with the thing. They're not banning it outright because there's like a lot of things you would have to do to be able to actually outright ban it. That would kind of go against free speech, but basically they're kind of constructing a law or basically a precedent to like say that if it's a company, if it's an app owned by another country, then they can have like then there's like certain things they can do to like control it or censor it or whatever. So I think the idea is that TikTok has to sell it to an American company. So it would still exist. It would just wouldn't be part of ByteDance, which is the Chinese company that owns it. Which I feel like it makes sense. Like I think we all know that China probably doesn't have our best interest in mind, and like if they own an app that has all our data, they're probably using it for something, I think like recently there was another like Chinese spy balloon that was coming across the border, so it's like, but then why do they need to send balloons when they got literally like all of it? They got all of our information right here, so it's like. So it makes sense. I mean, the people were calling into their senators. TikTok was telling people like, TikTok influencers were telling people to call into like their senators or their representatives and telling them like, don't ban TikTok. And people were calling in saying that they commit suicide, which is a little more, yeah. So it's like, okay, maybe we should ban it is kind of what a lawmaker.
Me too. I'll kill myself.
Me too. Are you hearing this? I'll do it. I need a reason. Give it to me. Give me a reason.
I can't do my TikTok dances.
I know, just these kids were just like, that's how I'll be when people just having withdrawals. It just be driving by. I was like, never TikTok. It's just someone on the road just doing the renegade. He's all like, the poor bastard.
renegade. Killed her husband, whacked him. Dude, no, that was our TikTok. TikTok when COVID happened, that was our TikTok. Right. TikTok was so much fun when it was in the beginning.
It's like, sir, can I help you? Oh, poor guy. He's a TikTok.
Oh, he's the next TikTok.
He's the next TikTok.
Goes on Instagram Live. Hey guys, so here's my second, and then cuts it.
It's not the same. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm sure the American companies, all the FANG companies, Facebook, Apple, Netflix, Google, I'm sure they're kind of happy that maybe TikTok would be going, because that definitely gives them an opportunity to buy it or to take over the space that TikTok had to kind of gain that real estate. So I'm sure they're not against it,
I don't know. I think
what happens when you damn communists try to come into America.
I think our attention span too, because of TikTok, is just so like short.
100%, yeah, and yeah, like, and I was talking about this too. I was like, there's definitely a TikTok generation that is like you know. And I didn't really expand much on like the whole like shorter attention spans, but like that definitely is like when you go on you like I have my own vices. I'm more of a YouTube guy. Like I'm on YouTube all the time, but YouTube is a little more obviously longer form content. So it might be like a little more random thing. It might be this and that and that and that, but like it's more of a complete thought. Whereas TikTok, you go from like a cat video to someone doing that, to someone doing that, and to a girl doing that, to a guy doing this, and it's just like so much. It's like everywhere, everything, everywhere, all at once. It's like, and so like no wonder kids are kind of like, so not only do you have like a short attention span, it kind of like has like a certain nihilism. Like everyone, like this generation, I feel like, or the younger generation, not our generation, but the generation a little bit below us. And a generation is technically defined as 20 years. So yeah, anyone who's kind of like younger than us is definitely very nihilistic. Like they don't feel like everything, they think like nothing matters, you know. It's very hopeless, and of course that makes sense with like all the wars and stuff and all the crazy stuff happening around you. You feel like you're out of control of like your surroundings and your like life. But especially when you're on TikTok and you're like experiencing everything everywhere all at once, it just is like nothing matters. And that's like, I think that's definitely a big
And
part.
it's just kind of crazy just how like your mood could switch depending on what you're watching on TikTok.
Right.
Because I remember a couple times ago, like a couple months ago, when I was going through something, I was like really sad. Then I was like, okay, I'll just watch TikTok. Dude, like another TikTok came up, was like, oh, I just don't feel great. I'm gonna like just stay in there, like just not. I was like, what the fuck? And I just swiped some more. It's like, I just can't. I just have this overwhelmed feeling. I'm like, what the fuck? It just kept going down. It was just the same thing. So I kept like feeling like, oh my god. Yeah. Everyone else is with me right now. Like we're all sad and we're all gonna kill ourselves.
It's dangerous, man. Their algorithm is crazy. That's the one thing that they got right. Is like as soon as you open the app, it doesn't go to like a home screen or to like your profile or whatever. Like it immediately just starts playing a video. Like you just open it. You can do it without thinking about it. You just like open it and bing, you're already watching, and you're already swiping. Like they just get you immediately to exactly what you want, and their algorithm is like so like ferocious. It's like it just knows. Exactly.
Did you know you can download like 2 hours worth of your TikTok videos? So when you're on the plane and stuff, you can watch TikTok. Wow. Just swipe it through for 2 hours worth.
Wow, they know what they're doing, man. They know what they're doing. So I don't know. I
just opened TikTok right now.
I'm not against the banning. I don't use TikTok except to like post, so I'm not really on it. So I'm okay with it.
Sorry.
What?
I really hate TikTok.
Why? What did it do?
It says, you know this done. He gave me chlamydia.
Ew.
That is so funny. That is actually so funny.
No. Ew.
But dude, even same with like Instagram and stuff. I haven't opened Instagram since I got hacked.
How come?
I don't know. I just don't find nothing exciting on Instagram.
Instagram is a little more my platform. I don't open it a lot, but when I do, I always find my algorithm is pretty locked in. It knows exactly what I like. And then the thing about Instagram, there's different like filters. So you can filter by following, you can filter by like your favorites, or you can just like do like the regular feed will just show you whatever. And so if you really just want to see like the people you're following, you can do that. If you just only want to see like specific things that you hand selected and as your favorites, and then you can also do that. So that's what I like about it. So I can.
I mean, the only time I go on there is like either someone like if you post something, I'm like, I watch it to approve it, or
to approve it, yeah.
Or like if someone comments, I just want to see what they say.
Right.
So I can either hate bash them later, or like when it's just me and you,
and just be like, this person commented. Yeah. No, TikTok is bad, bro. I mean, censor wise, I think I posted one of our videos and it was a little bit like it's kind of like a dark humor joke and like it was like we're getting views, and then I posted that video. It's kind of dark humor, 0 views, 0 views, 0. The last free video I posted, 0 views. It definitely like shadow bans you or just kind of like censors
you in the back
until like for like a week until it started getting some views and like and like I know they're notorious for that. They censor.
But Instagram, dude, I went on Instagram and swipe through, and some of the comments on
On ours?
No, some of the comments on like Instagram Reels are fucking
racist.
Rats. No, they're racist and rat, bro. They're like rat shit, dude. They just shit on anyone.
Right.
Like,
I mean, that might just be your algorithm, but at the same time, yeah, Instagram's kind of gotten a little more. It's gotten a little more crazy. Like the people on there definitely. More. Yep.
And then every time I go on TikTok, and then some of these people post videos and stuff. They say, I know I see some comments in there, and I know these fuckers know too. They say, "Oh, post it on Instagram Reels. Post on Instagram Reels." I'm like, no, don't do that. That is.
They're like baiting them to like get ripped apart.
Yeah, that's an insult. Because
see, I think YouTube is the best commenting. Like the people are critical, but they're not like ferocious. I think Instagram, Twitter.
People don't use Twitter our ages.
I don't really use. I don't even know how the comments are. I don't know. I just feel like on Twitter is just people posting other videos that are not related to the original video at all. Those are what the comments are on Twitter, from what my experience. And then on Instagram, they seem kind of mean and kind of corny. There's a lot of arguments on. And then YouTube, it's like arguments, but a little more respectful. I feel like the arguments are a little more respectful. Dude, and then TikTok, I feel like TikTok, no one's serious. That's what I get from it.
I mean, they are, but then if you comment something, then your account will be banned for like 30, 14 hours, Like, so you can't even do anything. You can't comment anything. Like,
they're hella sensory, man.
Dude, I got downtime for a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
You got putting time out?
Yeah.
It's not corny how another country is putting our Americans in time out. You said something naughty.
They said, no.
No, that's just
14-hour lock.
Yeah, that's
I'm
just
like,
so
what
great.
the hell, dude?
No. Freaking
and then
communists, freaking commies.
Well, I was shitting on.
I know.
No, it was the whole Palestine thing. It would just blank it out.
Right.
It was the Palestine thing, and this woman, dude, they blocked the streets for Disney, and it was just like. Get a fucking real life. Get over yourself.
Yeah.
Let people enjoy it. And then they kept going up to this family and they're just like, what are you're supporting genocide? You're supporting genocide. How does your child feel? I'm like, get a fucking life.
Yeah.
Get a hold of reality and like think.
You're
really,
you have
really
like you're holding an iPhone. That's child labor. It's like what do we, it's like, and the thing is, listen. The whole Palestine thing, we talk about this a lot, because everyone's talking about it. But
because it gets me heated.
It's 100% valid to care about that. But there's other things happening. That's the one thing, bro. I didn't listen. I didn't watch. I won't ever get like a Disney Plus account, and like I never watched Mulan because like at the end of the credits of that, they thank like the. I might have told you this.
Yeah, we did talk about this. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. They talked to. I think we might have talked about it in an episode that we didn't actually air. So, because it got cut short. But they thank the prison guards who are like persecuting and like killing the Uyghur Muslims in China. And so like they thank the people who were like the same guards who were like in charge of that whole genocide. And like there's genocides happening there with the Uyghur Muslims. There's genocide, which of course if we put that on TikTok, they're gonna censor it because. Yeah, but there's genocide happening in like Burma. There's bad things happening in Yemen for years that the America caused. There's
stuff happening here.
Yeah. So it's
there's stuff happening in Hawaii.
So it's like sure, but the reason it's like I can't like take you seriously because you're taking this one thing specific, and you're only taking this one thing specifically because it's it's fed to you on your Twitter feed, on your TikTok, and like sure, it's valid to care about this thing, but the fact that you only care about this one specific thing is not because this is the one specific thing that matters. It's just the one specific thing you know about. So it's like it's not. It's like not. It's only important to you. It's because it's the only thing that's inside your little bubble. Like you have no idea what's actually happening around the world. Like you think you're so just and you're so tapped in, but you're only tapped in like a sliver of the world. And it's like
because like the whole thing with the Ukraine and Russia.
Yeah.
You see how quick we dropped.
Yeah, we dropped that. Right.
Everyone dropped, and no one has said anything about.
Right.
Ukraine.
It's like so. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. So is there a genocide happening in Gaza? Possibly. Maybe. And like that's bad. But like there's also genocide happening here and here. What do you have to say about that? Oh, you don't even know about it. So you really care about genocides? Or are you just like? Are you just a trend chaser? Yeah. Is it just like you're just in like a feedback loop, bro? Like you're just in, and it's not that. It's not that that's valid, but that doesn't mean.
I think I really like started reopening after like doing a couple, couple protests here and there. Over the course of 2 years, I've done a few protests and this and that. Like, I did the Women's March, I did the Black Lives Matter, like, but then actually looking back on it, maybe I don't know how to phrase this.
There's always something that they want you to be mad about, and there's always something you can be mad about. But they only decide to bring it up when it works.
But these are American problems. These are what our country's going through.
Right.
It's not. We can't do anything. Like, and I'm so sorry to say this, but there's nothing that we legally can do.
Yeah.
Or anything that the president can't even do.
Yeah. Even if Biden called for a ceasefire, which he's going to eventually, is what he said. But like, at the end of the day, America has no control over what Israel does.
No, you know what's going to happen? He's just going to keep saying that, and then
we can stop funding them. And I agree, we can stop doing that. We should stop doing that. But like,
and boycotting,
ceasefiring, like they're calling for a ceasefire. No one's calling for like the release of the hostages, which should be something they're calling for. So that's just corny. But
and then them putting a boycott ban on everything. Like, you can't boycott. I'm like, what?
A boycott ban?
Yeah, the United States, because I guess a few companies have lost a lot of money.
That's an American right. We can boycott. That's the point of a boycott.
That's what I said. And they put a law and it says no
boycotting, guys. Like, this is working.
I was like,
that's a little dumb.
That's a little crazy.
Yeah, that's a little.
Because I guess Starbucks got all pissed off. Which I don't like Starbucks. I was like, yeah, more power to you guys.
I mean, that's the thing. Starbucks threw their lot in. They wanted to be like super like progressive company. So that's what happens when you're a progressive company. You don't hit every mark of being progressive, then they're gonna come after you. So that's a bet you made. I'm
like, your coffee sucks anyway, so
that's the bet you made, man.
But if y'all want real good
Seattle,
coffee,
I mean Starbucks also from Seattle. Is there anything good that comes? I'm just kidding. There's lots of good things that come from Seattle, like Nirvana and Bruce Lee. Nirvana, he did. He did.
See, I told you, people were speculating. From Seattle.
Yeah, I know, right? People were speculating it was because he was like trans or something, which is dumb.
Wait, who was trans?
Kurt Cobain.
I don't think he was.
Of course he wasn't. But it's because he wore dresses sometimes. They're like,
okay, but
is he queer? Is he trans?
Maybe
like,
he just liked the feeling of the freedom.
Right. He just liked the wind on his balls, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's just a weird.
Not everything has a deeper meaning, you fucking stupid blue-haired.
Hey now. Hey now.
Sure. Please blank that. Please blank that all out.
You stupid blue-haired alphabet people. LGBTV. That's crazy.
You can keep that in from you. You can keep that in for
jokes.
You. But what I said, blank that out because I was not being.
I was respectfully mean.
I was not respectfully mean. I was downright. You were downright nasty.
Not even. I was just kidding.
How many gay friends do you have, Jerry?
Do I have? I have like 2.
Jerry, we need to get more gay friends.
We're going to be making these jokes. We need a lot more gay friends.
We need a lot. Wait, who's your other 2 gay friends?
Actually, I don't really. I had 2. I had 2. I knew more.
Sad? I had 2.
I had 2. Then they turned straight.
After hanging out with you.
Hey, yo.
Pause. No, I think I have one
gay,
friend.
Then she was bi. Then she was straight.
I am so disgusted. I literally got chills down my whole back. That was so nasty.
I got the job done, boy.
Yeah, Jerry.
Not like that. Just like.
Not like that. Like, he said. Well, then like what?
Like just like. Accomplished the like that's what everyone like it's messed up. It's messed up. But there's a lot of straight guys who like, and there's a lot of gay guys who love turning straight people, and there's a lot of straight guys who would love the chance to turn like a lesbian. So that's what
well, never mind. We're not gonna get there.
Yeah, anyway.
I have 3 gay friends.
Congrats.
Yeah, more than you, loser. Well, actually, I think the one wants to be your friend. He was there at my party.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. That'd be cool, but
He was
also like
he was like, "Oh, that's your best friend." I was like, "Yeah, that's my bitch."
yeah.
He's like, "Oh, he's gay." I was like, "No,
No,
he's
did he
straight."
actually ask that?
Yeah.
God dang it! God dang it! God dang it! No.
Why?
I don't know.
Because I said, yeah, you were my bitch.
Is he gay? Oh, okay. So it's your fault.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
Because I call him my bitch too. I'm like, oh, my main bitch.
Yeah.
You know. But
no, I'm not. Not gay.
he is gay.
You know,
Terry is gay.
I know. I am not, but I know.
I know for a fact he is gay.
Anyway, Rihanna performed in India. Did you see some of that?
Rihanna.
Oh. That's not even her most popular song, but you know, Rihanna. And people were saying that she got paid like a lot, and people were saying it was she kind of scammed them because she didn't give a lot of effort. But it's like, but people are also speculating that she might be pregnant. So if she was pregnant, then of course she shouldn't really be like going hardcore performing.
Pregnant again? Wasn't she just pregnant?
Right, that's what I thought. Wasn't she just pregnant?
She was just pregnant.
I mean, you can't. It's like, do you trust the internet? They said like, oh, it's baby bump, but you know, who knows?
What if she's just getting a little bit weight?
Maybe, maybe. This woman is a billionaire though, like one of the first, or maybe the first woman billionaires.
I thought that was Kylie or Kim.
No, I think Kylie might even reached it before Kim.
Oh yeah, Kylie. One of them.
Billionaire. But yeah, she played her cards right for sure. But yeah, she was paid over like $6 million for 90 minutes set. So what is that? That's like
an hour and 30 minutes.
$6 million for 90 minutes. So that's $2 million for every 6 minutes, for every 60 minutes. 2 million every hour.
I don't know, bro. You're better at math than I am. I didn't graduate high school.
Roughly something like that. But that's imagine, bro. Actually, no, let's not imagine. That's depressing. Anyway,
imagine what?
Yeah, people were saying she kind of scammed them because like she didn't put in good performance. But I'm like, at that point, like if she's Rihanna, she's showing up. You know, like she don't really gotta put in. That's the unfortunate part that people don't want to like hear. But like. You can mail it in and you still get paid. After you get paid, they just got to show up and kind of just sing a few songs and then, yeah. And I don't know what they expected from her. I didn't know, like.
What, did they want a Super Bowl fucking performance?
Right. I mean, they want an Usher performance, which shouts to Usher. We never really talked about the halftime show. I didn't watch it.
I thought he was going to be more.
Oh, no, you can't.
But then I remembered he was old.
He's old, but he still performs. Like, no one performs like Usher these days. Like, people don't perform anymore. They sing a song and there's a no.
Yeah.
No, he's got the roller skates on. He's doing all his moves. No one performs like Usher these days, man. No one perform like who else even does that? I think Doja's kind of a good performer, but Usher, Chris Brown. There's a girl, maybe Beyonce. But not a lot of people really perform anymore. They just kind of get up there. They do the rap thing. They like the jump. They they might perform, might do some things, but like
I know, but
but he's a triple threat. He knows how to sing. Like that's the thing. He doesn't sing to like a backing track. Like Usher sings. Like everything that you hear is his voice. He's singing, he's dancing, he's performing. Like there's not a lot of people. I
just thought it was gonna be a little bit more because it's Usher. I thought it's gonna be a little bit more. I didn't expect him to come out looking weird.
Yeah, okay, so
rolling around like a little.
Rolling around. He's skating like a little. Hey, listen, black people skate too. It's not just a gay thing.
What he was wearing looked gay as fuck. I don't give what anyone says.
Who he dissing on Usher here?
Dude, when he turned around and ripped off his shirt, I was like, ew,
ew. That's crazy.
I said, ew. That gave me an ick. I don't know why. Dude, I just hate. He just thought he was hot shit. That was just it. And that's that's what a lot of people were. Even at my Super Bowl party, like everyone's like, ew.
He thinks he's all that.
They're like,
but
ew, what is he doing?
He is all that.
And I don't know, his just movements of his body. I was like, Yeah. If you tried those dance
Hey
moves in
man,
the
listen,
club.
I can name. To be honest, I couldn't name an Usher song for you. That's a little before my time. I don't like R&B, so I'm not a big Usher fan. But I appreciate his craft, and I know he's a good performer. But who are we talking about? Who are we talking about that reminded me of a performance? Rihanna. Yeah, I didn't know what they necessarily expected from her, but yeah, a lot of people were kind of going to the internet. It's like, wow, she really mailed it in. But it's like, yeah, it's the thing that people don't want to hear is that you can mail it in.
It's kind of like the performance at the concert I went to. Did I tell you I went to the Joji concert?
Joji?
Uh-huh.
Dude, I would love to see a Joji concert.
It was up here in Seattle. Back in October last month.
God. I'm about to cut this podcast short, bro.
Why?
Because my mom just texted me, guess who's here for a visit? It's probably Destiny. Destiny? Oh, baby. Oh, I'm so excited. Look at me, Dusty, isn't it? Okay, no. Anyway, so Usher. Anyway, what you were saying?
His hot bolt. I'm sucked. Rihanna. Not much to expect there.
Not much to expect.
I don't know. I just don't really like her as a performance.
Oh, she's there. I gotta go see her. I gotta go see her
As
soon as possible. I gotta turn these notifications off too. Damn, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Let's go until 5:15.
5:15? Yeah. For sure. Yeah, we could. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that's how my opinions are.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. She might be pregnant again. What is her?
I think she has 3.
3 kids.
This is gonna be her 3rd.
I don't know any of the thing. I'm surprised that her and ASAP stayed together longer than Kylie and Travis, but you know, but they seem like they got.
Kylie likes those little
pretty locked in. They seem kind of like Beyonce and Jay-Z, and not like Jay-Z's been faithful to her necessarily, but all in all, they're still together. They seem like another one of those couples. ASAP and Rihanna seem like one of those things. I mean, when your girl's a billionaire.
I like Jay-Z. Come on,
what?
Keep it right, bro.
What?
You got Beyonce, bro.
Yeah.
None of these other little bitches can compare.
Damn.
Well, that's what they are. If they're sleeping with another man that's married,
right.
You a dog, and that's not a good kind of dog.
Your dog needs to put down type of dog.
You're a dog that's one of those little trampy ass looking dogs that got pregnant 16 times.
Damn.
Got a little cancer in their boobies.
Damn.
That's why you gotta be put down.
Little pug. Okay, so that's 2 like
I need a good
2 like quick stories. Continuing on this TikTok train, Matt Rife. There was even a comedian who said, or a comedian who was saying that Matt Rife got famous through
You know, before I became wealthy in business, I actually had a somewhat successful career in stand-up comedy. I was on the way up. I was invited to a meeting with some Hollywood executives, along with some now famous comedian, and we were offered the chance for a deal at Online Stardom. But the only way to receive the contract was by sucking both of the execs off. I immediately got up and walked to the door. But before I could even exit, the other comedian was sucking both of their simultaneously. That guy's name was Matt Rife.
I laughed because it was so ridiculous to think that before he got up and before he even left the room, Matt Rife sucking 2 guys off simultaneously. It's like, yeah, sure. So I thought it was funny. I thought it was a joke. He wasn't he said it like completely straight, like it wasn't a joke. It was kind of a lie, and it was kind of messed up because it was like kind of defamation. Like it totally wasn't true. And the guy's not really funny as a comedian, but like
he deserves whatever's happening right now. He really does.
No, don't tell me we have to get into this. You don't like Matt Rife?
I've never liked him.
Oh, okay.
I didn't care when, even before all these accusations came out.
Accusations?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I'll catch you up with this later. So we have some.
He has accusations now?
Yeah. I'll send you the whole shit pile. But like it was even before the whole Netflix
stuff
came out.
They just don't like to see a successful man, do they? They don't like this. You can't be pretty and successful, can you?
He's not pretty.
He is pretty. Anyway,
yeah, we found out Jerry's gay.
No, he's literally got the Squidward face.
He's ugly. His little.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's a little too much for me. But he's got the eyes. He's got the siren eyes. He's got the lips. He's got the cheekbones. He's got the jawline. He looks
too plastic to me.
Yeah, right. And that's what I think. It's kind of like, I was like, he kind of seems a little too perfect. But like, and I don't get it because I'm a dude. I don't get it. I'm a straight dude, so I don't get it. But like, I can see. Like, from all the guys that girls do find attractive, like, I can see how Matt would be, like, one of those dudes. So I don't...
Those are all the stupid girls that have no brains.
Whatever it is. I'm
sorry, but if you find Matt, right, or whatever the fuck his name is, attractive, you need to go to counseling.
I don't get it. He's got the high cheekbones. He's got the jawline. That doesn't do it for you?
Mm-mm.
It's just random, dude. Sometimes you'll be like, well, I guess Timothy Chalamet. You don't like Timothy Chalamet. Which I can kind of see.
And I also don't like that the little guy with, from Saltburn.
Oh. Well, yeah, he's not supposed to, Barry Keoghan.
Yeah, I don't like him.
He's not really, like, conventionally.
I know a lot of girls that like him. I'm like, he's
because he's got kind of a smolder, and he played a really sensitive character in Saltburn, and so they all love that. You love your sensitive male characters, but he's not. I can understand why some girls fanboy.
I like my men.
Anybody
10.
But he's not.
Feet
but he's not.
tall.
He's not conventionally attractive. I get that. But Matt Rife is almost too conventionally attractive, but yeah, I don't get that.
I don't understand him.
Anyway, but you didn't like him before?
Yeah, before all of it happened, I just didn't really like him because I think I watched a couple of his shows, and the first one I watched is him like talking shit about a lady like that was in the audience.
Well, that's what he does.
I know, and I was like, "What? Who does this guy think he is?" And like, it wasn't really funny. Like,
Maybe
no one else
wasn't.
was really laughing.
Yeah.
No one else was really like. When she got
that's what people love, though.
I was like.
That's what people love about him. I mean, well, that's I discovered him before I even knew he was a TikTok person. I discovered like he's one of his YouTube specials, and it was like a whole special, and it was funny. I liked it, but then I found out he was like more of a TikTok guy, and he's more known for his crowd work, which is where he's like roasting like the crowd, and people actually like that more.
I know. I was just like, who the fuck does this guy think he is? Because then the lady got up and stuff, and she left, and I don't know. It was just kind of like. I don't know. I just didn't like how he was like, how he just put himself out, like not put himself out there like that, but like how he just like made himself appear. I'm like, dude, no one's gonna find this funny or attractive. Like, what do you think?
That's the thing they do.
But like, I never really liked him even before all that.
I can get it too. Like some stand-ups or some like crowd work can just be like, I'm gonna make fun of you, funny, and like I don't get that, But like sometimes it can actually be clever and be like, you really flipped that up as like a freestyle. Like you heard something and you flipped it to this and you made a joke, and that's actually kind of cool. But like sometimes it's just be like, what's your name? Kylie? What the fuck is that name, Kylie? She seems like she would like go to Starbucks like, hi, my name's Kylie. Like that's not funny to me. That's like some crowd work is like that. And it's not funny to me. Yeah, some crowd work is like that. It's not funny, and I get that.
No, like you're funny to me. I don't know why, but you're funny.
Well, that's good. That's good.
I think it's just because also we've been stuck with each other. For
right.
6
You have to find it funny. Otherwise, it just be like you need to make a joke and be like.
Sometimes you do that though. Sometimes you do. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I make a joke and you're like, but like, don't say that. What is wrong with you?
And just be like thinking, I'll kill myself.
You're like, ha ha ha.
Just editing, just straight face.
You're so mean. I'm like, wow, this is the time I find out Jared does not actually want to be my friend anymore.
Just be like editing, just looking down at the clock. Just opens the drawer just to see the pistol in the cabinet.
Shot. Is that why that bottle of wine is almost gone?
No, it's a big thing of that.
Just
go with the Call my nurse. Just to call my name.
Is that why you were drinking on Saturday somewhere?
Hearing your voice and then playing the speaker in the background.
You're holding the guts. You're like no. I'm just kidding. We love each other very much. Like
I love each other. I don't know about them very much. You don't have to.
I don't know. I'm just used to talking to my siblings. Like
we love each other very much. You say that almost to like convince yourself. But anyway, like it was kind of, and people of course ran with this whole story of like Matt Rife, he sucked dick to like get to where he was, and it was obviously like it wasn't true. It didn't really seem like a joke because it wasn't that funny, but it was also definitely a joke because it definitely wasn't. It was so absurd. Like I had to chuckle because it was like, and before I could even leave, this other guy is on his knees sucking them both off simultaneously. It's like there's no way. There's no way. You stand up and leave it before you know it. This guy sucking 2 dicks. Like there's no way. It made me laugh. And then the guy actually came out. He said like the whole Matt Rife thing is just absolutely not true. Like it was a good joke. It was
so for comedy purposes, it was not true, guys.
And you know, a lot of people think Matt Rife isn't funny. So, and he's a comic. That's the thing about being a comic. You can't get mad at other people for making jokes. But evidently, like there's like some rumors that he might be like suing or seeing legal action because it's like defamation. But I doubt he's actually doing that. But
he can't.
He might have threatened it. But yeah,
because if he said during the show, it's like, oh, I was just kidding. It was all jokes.
Right. That's the thing. As a comic, you can't get mad at people and see people.
He's not. He's not very the person that you would like want to go and watch because he seems like kind of the one that if you start making jokes back and then he starts making jokes back, it's just kind of like he would go to more like, you know.
Well, a lot of comics are like that. Like it doesn't matter if you're funny or you can keep up with them. It's their show and they just want you to shut up and like watch the show. And
no, I'm talking about like other comment like I don't know how the fuck
if he was watching another comic making fun of him, he probably couldn't take it. I'm as a comic you're supposed to, but again, yeah,
he seems like he would get so upset.
Right, that's the thing. He's more of an internet comic, so I don't know.
He reminds me of Patrick Mahomes.
Wow, we're not even gonna get into it.
I'm like, cry on stage, you fucker.
All right, so for our last 10 minutes, so Harrison Ford said that the Indiana Jones theme music follows him everywhere. He said he went to go get a colonoscopy, and they were playing it in the reception area. This poor man, dude. Imagine. Leave
that poor man alone. Like, oh, here comes the boulder. No, leave that man alone.
I know he's like what 70 something now, bro. Still can't escape that theme song. And they probably thought they were being nice, like you know they're like playing it like oh Harrison Ford's here, like he's coming, all right, put the music on. But when he's getting his colonoscopy,
girl, I would if I was a doctor, I would be so embarrassed. I would be so embarrassed.
Right. Oh, I'm so sorry. It was the intern's idea.
Like, what are you doing? You're like, I can hear the song.
You just put it inside. Yeah, that's crazy. Dun, 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 dun.
You're like, oh, you're trying to run away? Sorry, I'm sorry.
I know. I just thought that was funny. This poor man, bro. That's crazy. I'm thinking like, who else? Like, what other like actor or whatever famous person like I don't know, like Seinfeld or something, or like the Friends or something like that. People like from Friends like going to get like their like to their like what's her name? Freaking Rachel.
Oh yeah,
Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah,
like Jennifer Aniston going to go to a gynecologist and like the Friends theme song is playing. That'd be kind of crazy. Or
my dad's crush.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. When I told my mom and remember, I think I sent you that video when I told them there was a whole train going. Yeah, everyone's like, "No, shut up." My dad's like, "Oh well, there goes my chance, babe."
That's what he said. Oh, he was just on his body. He's like, "Well,"
he's like, "Well, there goes my chance, babe." Dad, don't fucking say that shit.
I love that.
I also saw one. Oh my god. Eminem died at 57. The mom, no, shut the fuck up right now. Circle. Because they do these trends where they like where the parents like the person like so much, right. And then they do it.
And she's like, shut the fuck up. She like went and looked up really quick. Yeah, isn't that so crazy? Like back in the day, you would just have to accept that kind of news until you heard from someone else, or like, no, I don't think she did. And you're like, no, I heard she did. And you're like, no, I don't think she did. And you like see in the papers or something like that, and you'd be like, oh, she didn't. But nowadays, like our instant thing is just like to check our phone. We don't even go to the computer. We can just be like, as soon as we hear something that we question, we can whip out our phone and like confirm. It's so cool, but also so weird how like.
That's what I was
like
thinking.
Like when someone says like, I went to go. You ask someone to go look for something, and like I couldn't find it. And you can be like, oh really? And you trust them, but like you still have to see for yourself. Like it's the same thing like that. If someone says something,
no,
like
I can't trust people.
You have to like look it up.
If they come back to me and this is the one thing that pisses me the fuck off is my grandpa. He goes to the kitchen, like, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's in there, like, and he's looking. He's like, I can't find it. I can't find like the tapatio or something. Yeah. I can't find it. I can't find it. I'm like, look in the door. Look in the door. It's in the door, third shelf. He's like, it's not there. It's not there. I'm like, and then he comes back and sits down with something else. I'm like, did you not find it? It's in there. And he's like, no, it's not. Go look for yourself. I said, if I find it, I swear to God.
If I find it.
And you know what?
You're going to be like that with your kids, bro.
I walked in there. I kid you not. I opened the door and guess where it was?
Right
where
there.
I told him where it was. And I grabbed it out and I put it on the table and I said, here. It's right here. And he was like, oh, thank you. And he opened it. I'm like,
oh. And that's the thing, is like you can't really be mad after that. Like you are mad, you're like frustrated, but you're like, well, it's found now, so
no, I'm not even hungry at that point. I'm like, you know what? I'm fucking tired. I'm going to bed. Because I just can't, dude. I'm dealing with men.
You always thinking about men when it's just about your grandpa.
It is. It's really about my grandpa. I love my grandpa. Don't get me wrong. And then, dude, the other thing about him is, it's just like when you're like, because I guess, it's just me and my grandpa, and it used to be my cousin that used to live with us. So it was like I lived in a house filled with boys.
Right.
So they would be all weird and gross and stuff. And my friend, she was like pointing at me like something. And I was like, I'm not going to pull your finger.
And she's like, I'm just pointing.
She's like, no, what? She's like, girl, are you okay? That's not what I was asking. I was like, look right there. I was like, oh.
I'm not gonna pull your finger. You just distrust everybody.
I really do, dude.
You knock before opening any door.
You have to. You do the quick little.
Don't pick up socks.
Don't pick up towels. The remote's sticking, you just don't even ask why.
That's crazy.
You just wipe it off and go wash your hands.
It's crazy.
Dude, maybe I am cut out to be a boy mom.
Right.
Because I'm already
traumatized.
I'm already so done. And then the thing is, my little brother likes to do oh no, not my little brother, Sawyer. Mm-hmm. He likes, because I was bending over to pick up stuff because I dropped stuff earlier. He goes, I was like, he's just so done.
He's so like on it, bro. Yeah.
He is, dude. Every little thing I do, he goes, ew, Bella farted. I'm like, I did not, dude. And he's
a little bully.
He is, dude. We went to Costco with my grandpa and stuff. My grandpa's like, walking around in the car, and then he's like sitting next to the car and stuff. And Sawyer, this guy comes up and he's like trying to grab something. So grandpa moves out of the way, and Sawyer looked at him and he said, I'm gonna throw up on you.
That's crazy.
And the guy said, you're gonna do what?
You're gonna do what? I said, I'm gonna throw. Did I stutter? Did I stutter?
And he kind of went. I went, Sawyer, get over here.
He said, I said what I said.
And then he said, I think your kid just said he was going to throw up on me. I was like,
yes, he did.
I said, I'm so sorry.
He did.
Please, I'm so sorry. I said, sorry, we did not say that. That's mean. And then we're, of course, 15, 20 minutes later, walking down the food aisle. And then he says, this lady, he goes, loser. And then she looked at him and she said, oh, you're so cute. He said, I'm going to throw up.
Why is he like that? He's so nice when I see him.
Dude, he's
just a menace.
He's a menace. I just don't know what I'm doing.
No respect for people.
No, not even for me.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, dude, you better shut that door before I spank your butt.
Yeah.
And he goes, okay. I'm like,
oh my God.
I said, go away from me. He said, no.
Wow.
And he sat down on the floor and just looked at me. I was like, dude, I'm going to kick you. I'm going to
Like, what are you
kick
gonna
you.
do about it?
Because they know I don't spank them.
Right.
And like the one time I spanked his butt, he looked around and he said, that didn't hurt.
Of course.
I went, go away from me.
Right.
Go away from me.
Right. Of course.
And dude, I guess I just don't have a, you know,
you need a man's hand.
I do, dude. Because I can't be the punisher. I really can't because I feel bad if I spank them or if I yell at them. I feel bad, you know. That's why I always catch myself when I'm getting angry at you. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're used to it. You just hold yourself back. Yeah. No, that's going to be a bummer. I'm sure you're going to miss him for a bit. Mm-hmm. She's headed out tomorrow, so this is the last podcast. It'll be in studio. Might do it remotely, but it's the last 5 in studio for a while.
Last Friday nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, something like that. You like that movie, huh? Mm-hmm. I heard it was bad.
Sure, we're gonna end it.
Yeah, we're just gonna end it there. Sure.
It's 5:15.
Yeah. So
we made it to 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Friday nights at
It's
Freddy's.
the latest we've ever filmed the podcast, but yeah.
It's the least?
I got it. Latest. Yeah.
Oh,
You gotta go see Story. I gotta go see Destiny.
You're making it sound like we are.
What?
No. No, I gotta go home because we're gonna go out, me and my mom, for drinks. My last night.
Yeah.
So, guys, if you don't see me again,
thanks for watching. Thanks for
you
listening.
Losers.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
Jerry's like, oh my God.
It's been the Poor Taste Podcast. Deuces. Peace.
I start flipping them off.